Stop everything you're doing right now. Don't scroll. Don't skip ahead. I need exactly 60 seconds from you. Sit up straight. Move to the edge of your seat. Plant both feet flat on the floor. Rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Take one slow breath in through your nose and release it through your mouth. Open your eyes. Here we go. Raise your right arm slowly forward, parallel to the floor. While you inhale, counting mentally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now lower it slowly while you exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the left arm. Raise it while inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower it while exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Slow. Controlled. Breathing with every movement. Now, without stopping your arms, start naming fruits out loud. Apple, banana, raisin, orange, lower, grape, strawberry, mango. Keep moving. Keep naming. Don't stop for 30 more seconds. Lower your arms. Take one final deep breath in and release. Now let me ask you something. Did your mind feel slightly more awake just now? Did something shift, even just a little? That feeling wasn't random. What just happened inside your brain in that 1 minute was extraordinary. And most people will live their entire lives never knowing it's even possible. I'm Dr. Helson, a neurologist, and what you just experienced has a name, a mechanism, and a science so powerful that it is actively changing how we understand human memory and aging. Stay with me, because what I'm about to explain will completely change the way you think about your own mind. But first, I need to destroy something. A belief that has been quietly stealing years of mental sharpness from millions of people. The belief that memory loss is simply normal, that forgetting names, losing words mid-sentence, walking into a room and standing there completely blank is just part of getting older. You've heard it. You've probably even said it yourself. Oh, it's just my age. I hear it every single day in my clinic. And every single time, it breaks something in me. Because it is not entirely true. Yes, the brain changes with age. That is biology. But surrendering to mental decline without a fight, that is a choice. And it's a choice built on a myth. Here is what science actually says. Your brain, at this very moment, regardless of your age, possesses an extraordinary ability to rewire itself, to create new connections, to strengthen old pathways, to essentially rebuild what has weakened. This ability has a name, neuroplasticity. And that 60-second exercise you just did, that was neuroplasticity in action inside your own brain just moments ago. Let me explain exactly what happened in your brain during that 1 minute. Think of your brain's neural pathways like trails in a forest. Every time you learn something, use a memory, or practice a skill, you walk that trail. You make it wider, clearer, easier to travel. When you stop using a trail, it gets overgrown, disappears under weeds and silence. That's what happens when we fall into routine. We stop walking new trails. We stop challenging our minds. And slowly, without realizing it, our mental landscape shrinks. But here is the remarkable part. Those trails never fully disappear. And more importantly, you can always build new ones. That exercise forced 3 major regions of your brain to communicate simultaneously. Your frontal lobe, which controls focus and attention, was managing the arm movements and the breathing rhythm. Your cerebellum, which governs coordination, was monitoring the slow, controlled physical motion. And your temporal lobe, the seat of memory, was being pulled into active search mode as you named those fruits. 3 brain regions, 1 minute, working together in a harmony they haven't been asked to perform in a long time. That's not a coincidence. That's precision neuroscience. And the more consistently you do it, the stronger those connections become. Now let me introduce you to someone. His name is Ramon. He came to my clinic at 78, brought in by his daughter, who sat across from me with worry written all over her face. "Doctor," she said, "my father is fading." He stops in the middle of sentences. Last week, he couldn't remember the name of his youngest grandson, Lucas. And when the boy looked at him, confused, my father just looked away. Ramon sat quietly. Then he said the words I've heard 1,000 times. "It's nothing. Just age. My mind isn't what it used to be." I looked at him and said, "Ramon, I'm not asking you to believe in miracles. I'm asking you to give me 1 minute a day. The same exercise. Every single day. For weeks. He looked at me like I was wasting his time. 1 minute. And I'll remember my grandson's name? Maybe I said, "What do you have to lose?" Reluctantly, he agreed. For weeks later, he walked back into my office, standing taller. Handshake firmer. Eyes sharper. His daughter spoke before he could. "Doctor, last week, my son Lucas asked his grandfather about a toy he built years ago. My father didn't just remember the toy. He told the entire story, the wood he chose, how he built it, and then, out of nowhere, he remembered the name of the dog we had back then. A dog from 20 years ago. I haven't seen him speak with that kind of clarity in years." Ramon smiled. After the first week, I felt more alert in the mornings. After the second week, I could follow the news again. And then one day, the name of a workshop friend I hadn't thought about in 30 years just appeared. Like a window that had been painted shut for years suddenly flew open. Ramon's story is not a miracle. It is neuroplasticity doing exactly what it was designed to do. And you already started the same process just minutes ago. Now that you understand why it works, let me make sure you know exactly how to do it correctly. The routine is 60 seconds. 2 phases, 30 seconds each. Sit at the edge of your chair. Back straight but not stiff. Feet flat. Hands on thighs. Begin the arm movement. Right arm rises slowly as you inhale for a count of 4. Lowers as you exhale for a count of 4. Then the left arm, alternating. Smooth. Controlled. This is not exercise. This is oxygenation. Slow, rhythmic breathing floods your brain with oxygen-rich blood, the primary fuel your neurons run on. The coordination of movement simultaneously wakes up the brain's motor and attention systems. You're preparing the engine. Without stopping the arm movement, add the mental task. Name items from a category. Any category. Fruits, animals, cities, furniture. Say them aloud as your arms move. Don't rush. If your mind goes blank, breathe and wait. That pause is not failure. That pause is your brain searching. And searching is exactly what we want. That dual tasking, body moving, mind working simultaneously, is the spark that lights neuroplasticity. That is the full routine. Your brain is smart. If you repeat the exact same challenge every day, it adapts. The exercise becomes easy, and easy means it has stopped working. So here is your progression plan. In week 1, start with simple categories. Fruits one day, animals the next. Furniture, colors, clothing. In week 2, increase the difficulty. Choose a letter, say the letter P, and name every word you can think of that begins with P. This forces a different kind of mental search. In week 3, try to count down. While moving your arms, count backward from 100 in steps of 3. 197, 94, 91. If you lose track, breathe and resume. The brain finds this intensely challenging. From week 4 onward, get creative, combine and mix. Name world capitals. Famous people whose first name starts with a certain letter. Song titles. Anything that makes your brain reach. The golden rule is this: if it feels too easy, change it. The right level is when you feel just a slight mental effort. That friction is the sound of new connections being built. Now let's talk about the 3 mistakes that quietly kill your results. The first is rushing. Moving your arms fast and breathing shallow is the opposite of what this exercise requires. Speed creates stress. Stress is poison for memory. Slow is powerful. Slow is the point. The second is inconsistency. 3 days on, 5 days off does nothing. Your brain needs repetition the same way a plant needs water, a little every single day. Attach this routine to something you already do. Before your morning coffee, after you brush your teeth. Make it automatic. The third is divided attention. Do not do this with the television on. Do not do it mid-conversation. That 1 minute is a private appointment between you and your brain. Your focused attention is the tool that carves new neural pathways. Split it, and the results split with it. Now, for 3 secrets that multiply your results. The first is to drink water before you begin. Your brain is largely made of water. Dehydration, even mild dehydration, slows neural communication. A glass of water before the exercise is high-quality fuel before ignition. The second is to begin with a gentle smile. It sounds too simple to matter. It isn't. A slight smile before you begin signals your brain to release neurotransmitters that improve mood and accelerate learning. It is a biological switch, and it costs you nothing. The third is to teach it to someone else. The single most powerful way to strengthen a neural pathway is to explain what you've learned to another person. Share this exercise with your partner, a friend, a neighbor. When you teach it, your brain reorganizes the information at a deeper level, and you gain someone to stay consistent with. You already did it once today. You felt something shift. Now here is your challenge. Do it again tomorrow, and the day after. Every day for 1 week. 1 minute a day. 7 minutes total across 7 days. That is all I'm asking. And then, come back here. Leave a comment. Tell me what you noticed. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Maybe you felt slightly more alert in the morning. Maybe a word came back to you that usually hides. Maybe you just felt more present. Write week 1 done and share whatever you experienced. Because your story, however small it feels, might be the exact spark someone else needs to begin. If you want more science-backed tools like this one, tools that are simple, practical, and actually rooted in how the brain works, subscribe to this channel. There is more coming. We began today by doing before knowing, and now you know why what you did worked. Your brain is not a machine running down. It is a living, adaptable, remarkable organ, capable of growth at any age. Ramon proved it, and in the last few minutes, so did you. 1 minute a day is not a small thing. It is a declaration. It is you saying, my brain health matters. I am not giving up. I am not standing still. I am Dr. Helson. Thank you for giving me your time and for giving your brain its first minute. Now, go make a habit. I'll see you in the next video.